Hello and welcome back to the NFL Week 10 Player Props Pick presented by Props Optimizer. It is our absolutely free prop betting platform on Google and Apple app stores. Go there, download Props Optimizer, and you can use it absolutely free. The only catch is you got to view a couple ads. If you don't want to deal with the ads, it's only $10 per month. It is a great deal. You can get all your premium data in one spot. Make sure to check it before you bet. Now, let's dive in. I'm your host, Tyler Wiemann, and I got 5 props for you this week. We're going to start off with the top, and we're going with Hunter Henry higher or over than 35.5 receiving yards. Hunter Henry's in a good spot versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who play a bend but don't break type defense. They allow a lot of stuff underneath, but they don't let guys get deep very often. And with that, it becomes a lot more passing attempts. The tight ends are a little more friendly. And over the last 4, they've been allowing 54.5 receiving yards per game to the tight end with 6.5 receptions. Tampa Bay is like the 7th in the league as far as the most completions allowed. So there's going to be volume in this game. The other aspect is Patriots are beat up at the running back spot. They got Stevenson's out once again. Gibson's already out. Henderson played 75% of the snaps last week, but he can't really get much going on the ground, especially versus a very stout defense in Tampa Bay. So I think they're going to have to throw the ball a lot. And this line for Hunter Henry is just a bit low. Our props AI projection is 41.4. The consensus is 39.5. Both are well to the over. And at minus 114, I think this is a great spot for Hunter Henry to go higher. Next, we got Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen has been over in home games at 80% clip over the last 10 games. Line is 42.5 at minus 114, and I love this spot for Keenan. Also, with the beat-up offensive line, Herbert is going to have to get the ball out quick and get it to somebody that can get open quickly, which Keenan Allen absolutely can. I expect Keenan to have a decent day, and this line is just too low. Now, his snap rate has dropped significantly this season, especially the last 2 games, but he is still out there at 37% the last game. And I expect in a high-scoring game, a game that should stay close late into the game, Keenan Allen is going to be targeted quite a lot in this line at 42.5 for a guy that constantly is over and in a spot where the Steelers are giving up 214.3 yards per game to the wide receiver over the last 4. That ranks last in the NFL. We're attacking the Steelers D with Keenan Allen. Next, we're going to Alvin Kamara, 2.5 receptions, and we are going higher. That is at plus 114. It's not very often you can get Kamara with 3+ receptions and get plus money, and that is exactly what we're doing. In the last 17 games, my man has been over 13. That is a 76% rate of going over. He is healthy. He is going to be playing. I know he was on the injury this week, but they need him in the receiving game. And Devin Neal, who's been playing a little bit, really is not that involved in that aspect of the game. Therefore, I do think Kamara is going to be used heavily in this receiving game, and he still played 60% of the snaps last week. Kamara is a great receiving back still at this point in his career. And without Rashid Shaheed, there is only more volume available for these pass catchers. And Alvin Kamara is going to get it done versus Carolina. Next, we got old trusty Christian McCaffery, higher than 50.5 receiving yards at a minus 109 price tag. I love this spot. He's been over an 80% of games over the last 10. And if you remember, the 10th game was one that he did get hurt in. So it's really over an 8 of 9 Man just keeps getting it done. He can do it so many different ways in the passing game. And with how stout the Rams have been against the run, the 49ers are still going to want to and need to get CMC involved, and they're going to do that through the passing game. Over the last 4, the Rams have been susceptible to the pass-catching running backs, getting 5.3 receptions and 39.5 yards. Now, those running backs they faced are not CMC. CMC also did face this team in, week 5, and had 8 receptions for 82 yards. I like this spot versus the Rams for CMC to go over 50.5 passing yards. Next, we got Isaiah Likely, and we're going higher than 25.5 receiving yards. That is minus 109. He has been over in 4 of 6 in away games over his last 6 games. Now, he is extremely good versus zone coverage. Over the last couple years, his target rate goes up versus zone. His yards per route run goes up. This year, his yards per route run is 1.11 versus zone, where it's 0.26 versus man. If you go into last season, his yards per route run against man 1.32 and zone 1.54. I do have to say that this year's man coverage yards per route run is on a very small sample size. There's only been like 10 or 19 routes so far on this season versus man coverage, and he only got targeted on 1, so it was only a 5.26%, whereas he's been targeted closer to 10% versus zone. So I like the spot for Isaiah Likely. Another aspect of it is he is just simply playing more. He has actually played more than Mark Andrews the last 3 games. So week 6, he played 81% of the snaps, Andrews 78. Week 8, they played 1 snap difference. Mark Andrews actually played 1 snap extra, but week 9 Likely played 59% of the snaps, or 33 snaps, whereas Andrews played 50% and 28% of the snaps. So not only is he better versus zone, which Minnesota plays at a 70% clip, he's also been playing more than Mark Andrews. I think he's the way to go in this Baltimore offense that is sure to pass. And it probably is going to be a fairly high-scoring game here in Minnesota with a 48.5 total. So those are our 5 picks today. Just to go over them again, and we got Christian McCaffery over. I got it at 49.5 just now. I will judge how we do based on 50.5, though, because that is what it was now. Also, Keenan Allen over 42.5 receiving yards. Alvin Kamara over 2.5 receptions. Hunter Henry over 35.5 receiving yards. And Isaiah Likely over 25.5 receiving yards. That's going to do it for us today. Hope you guys have a good one. Good luck this weekend. And we have one more DFS show coming out later. You all have a good one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And come join us at Props Optimizer, your free prop betting app on Google and Android app stores. See you later, guys.